everyone, me again. Welcome to the final episode of the never-ending makeup declutter. And in this episode we are focusing on lip products. As you can see, I've got all kind of lip things here. There's lip liners, there's liquid lipsticks, there's regular lipsticks, a couple of lip glosses. I feel like this is one of the biggest parts of my makeup collection. I have a bit of a weakness for lipsticks, so I'm going to do what we always do and just divide everything into categories and then take it from there. Okay, so I think we have divided everything up now. I've got my liquid lipsticks over here. There aren't that many, and I'll tell you why when we get to sorting them out. There are lip glosses, tinted lip balms over here, lip crayons here, lipsticks here, my lip liners are over here, and then these two lip products don't really go in any category. They are by Ellis, I think that's how you pronounce it, and I didn't really know what category to put these in because the applicators are a bit different. I suppose you could just say that they're lipsticks, but they've just got different kind of applicators really. But either way, this one is in the shade L401 and this one is L207. So my friend Charlene actually was given these, or won these I believe, and then she passed them on to me because she wasn't keen on the colours. I wear this one quite a lot, this kind of warm toned neutral colour. I don't think I've worn this orange shade at all since she gave it to me, so I might pass along the more orange shade, but I'm definitely going to keep the neutral one. Lip glosses. I don't really wear lip gloss a lot. I actually threw quite a few out last time I did a big makeup declutter, and the only two I have remaining in my collection are the Maybelline Coloured Sensational Shine Gloss. This is something that I tend to wear in the warmer months. It's a really nice lip gloss actually. It's the only one that I know of that isn't really sticky. The expiry date says 24 months on there, so I don't think it's been 2 years, so I can keep that. And then I've also got this Marc Jacobs lip gloss. This was actually something Charlene gave me as well. I don't really have a lot of high-end makeup, as you'll have seen in these videos already. So I really like having this in my stash. It's quite sheer. It's kind of like a apricot-y colour. I imagine you could easily find something like this in the drugstore, but I like the fact that I have a Marc Jacobs product, so I'm keeping that one. I think I'll enjoy putting that over the top of lipsticks. We've also got my liquid lipsticks here. I don't actually wear liquid lipstick that often. I find them very drying. I've never really got on with them. And yeah, they're just not something that I reach for on a regular basis, which is why I don't have that many, because I tried to really get on board with the trend and just try a few different ones, but I don't seem to like very many of them, so I don't buy them a lot these days. This Bourjois one was given to me by Feel Unique. I think this is a really nice colour and I haven't had it for that long, so I want to keep this in my collection. I do want to get rid of this Sleek Matte Me lip cream. This colour is absolutely spot on, I love it, but it is possibly one of the worst formulas that I have ever tried. It's really drying. I know that all liquid lipsticks are drying, but this one is so drying. It makes me want to just scratch my lips off. I absolutely can't stand this. I hate wearing this, so I'm going to pass this on. Maybe one of my friends will get on with it better than I do. I'm going to be keeping this NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipstick. This looks like it's really dark for me, and it kind of is, but at this time of year I do actually really like it. It's quite daring. I don't wear it on an everyday basis for sure, but I still quite like it. I have this Primark liquid lipstick, and I don't think I've had this for that long, but I can see in the bottle that it started to change colour a bit in formula, and it smells really funky as well, so I think I'm going to throw that away. I also have this Freedom, it's called a Melts lip gloss or something, but it's basically a liquid lipstick. Yeah, I do like it, but whenever I wear this I feel like the colour is a bit too light for me. It doesn't quite suit me. I don't really reach for this, so I think I'm going to pass that on. I've got some tinted lip balms and this little random product here. I think this was something else that was sent to me. This is the Pow Pow Multi-Purpose Soothing Balm. It's one of those funny little things that you squeeze out and then you can use it either on your lips or on your cheeks or both. And I do this thing where I get it out of my drawer and then I squeeze it, and then I don't know why I don't use it more often because it's really nice. I mean, I don't think I can get away with putting a colour like this on my cheeks personally, just because I'm so fair. I think something like with such a red undertone like this would just kind of not really suit me. I've got a lot of natural skin redness, so I don't think it's really my kind of thing to put on my cheeks. But I should really try wearing this on my lips more often. I've also got 2 of the Maybelline Baby Lips. So these are some random flavours, colours, whatever that I found in Quality Save. There's this yellow one which kind of looks a bit like Vimto, and it says the shade name is Chai Tea Latte. I don't really wear colours like this anymore. It was one of those things where it was in the packet, you can't really see what colour it is, so I don't think that I'm going to reach for that a lot. I think I'll pass that on, but it's still got loads of product left, so I'm sure one of my friends will get lots of use out of it. And then this one is in the shade Cafe Mocha. Now when you build this up, it looks like quite a nude colour that you would have thought would be really unflattering on me, but actually I do wear this from time to time and I do like it, so I'm going to keep that. Let's do lipstick crayons next. I've not got as many as I thought I did actually with lipstick crayons. I thought the collection would be much worse than this. I think I'm going to say goodbye to these. I think these were both given to me by a friend who didn't like them. And I do like the idea of them. They are the Maybelline Colour Show Colour Drama lip crayon things. And I do really like them, it's just that the colours don't suit me at all. It's like this kind of orange colour and then this purple. Yeah, they just do not look right on my skin, so I'm going to pass them along. And then we have this one. The name of it has rubbed off, but I believe this was a Rimmel one. Yeah, that colour looks really nice. It still looks and smells absolutely fine. I don't think this is that old actually, so I can hang on to that. I've got this one from, I think this was MUA. Yeah, it's an MUA Power Pow. I don't think they make these anymore. That's a really nice, glossy, kind of pink sort of colour. However, it just looks a little bit like it might be past its best, so I'll say goodbye to that. And then we've got another one which I think might be from Rimmel as well. That's a really pretty kind of mauve-ish colour. Again, I'm not sure if that is something that I would wear as often anymore. However, I'm still going to hang on to it for the time being. If I don't wear it in another couple of months, if I don't find myself reaching for it, then I might pass it on. I've got one of the Primark lip crayons. These are actually really nice. It's just that I don't think the colour suits me. I think this is in the shade Mushroom. And it's an absolutely beautiful product. It's this really nice grey taupe colour. It's just that the colour doesn't suit me, so I'd really like to get this in some other shade, but I might pass this one along. And then I've got 2 of the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm blah blah blah, whatever the fuck they're called. So we have the pink one here, which I think is called Honey. Yeah, that's a really nice blue toned kind of pink. Definitely holding on to that one. And then this one is the shade Romantic. I remember when I first got these, I thought that they didn't have very much product in, but actually they've lasted a really long time and I'm really impressed. I think it's because they last so well on my lips that I don't tend to top them up as often as I would with other lip products. So yeah, they've actually lasted really well and I feel like this is still going to last a really long time. Okay, let's do lip liners. And before I do lip liners, I'm just going to mop up the swatches on my arm. These liquid lip stains are not budging. So straight away I can see that a lot of the colours look very similar. In fact, I know that a lot of them are the same because I have this Primark lip liner in dark pink. These are only £1, so I remember stocking up on these a while ago. I really love this. I actually use this quite a lot at this time of year. It's a dark mauvey toned pink, as the name would suggest. However, I've worn this with brown and more warm lipsticks as well, and it looks really nice, so I'm hanging on to those. I've also got a few more lip liners from Primark. There's this one, the shade name has rubbed off unfortunately, but it's this kind of coral-ish sort of colour. I do wear that quite a bit actually, so I'm going to keep that. And then I've got another one in this red shade. I'll admit this isn't one that I wear very often, but I think it's nice to have a lip liner like that in my collection because on the very rare occasion that I do wear red lipstick, it'll just be handy to have a lip liner with it. I've also got this red lip liner from MUA, which is nice. I like the shade. It just feels quite creamy and that's not really something that I like in a lip liner. But again, I don't really have any other shades like that, so I'll hang on to that for the time being. Then I've got a few of the new lip liners from Primark from the Instagirl range. I remember buying these partly just to swatch when I did a big review of loads of the Primark makeup. So I really like this shade. This is It Girl, I'm keeping that. And then we've got this one in Selfie. Quite like that as well. I will say that they go quite soft quite quickly, so you'll have to sharpen it a lot, but you know, I still like it. This one is in Like That. And then this one is Muse. I might say goodbye to Like That and Muse just because you might be able to see on the swatches, these are just not the shades that I reach for the most. I didn't get to swatch these before I bought them because they didn't have any testers out. So I'm going to say goodbye to those, but I'm sure one of my friends will absolutely love them. They're just not for me personally. And then I have a lot of lip liners that look pretty much exactly the same shade as the other 4 or 5 Primark lip liners in my stash at this point. So we have this Max Factor lip liner in Mauve Moment. Yeah, this is almost identical to the Primark lip liners, which is probably why I haven't reached for this in so long. It's maybe a bit more grey, but just because it's so similar to my Primark ones, I think I might give this to my mum. We have the Gosh lip liner in Antique. This is a much more kind of warmed toned lip liner with a bit more brown. Even though it looks very similar to my other ones, I'm definitely keeping that because it's much warmer. Looks really good with like a sort of more brown toned lipstick. We have the Essence lip liner in Satin Mauve. How many mauve lip liners does one person need? Yeah, this is a really nice formula, but again, it looks exactly like the 4 Primark lip liners I own, so I think I'm going to give that away as well because I just don't need that many lip liners when I love the Primark ones so much. We've got the Kiko Smart Lip Pencil. The shade is 712. That's a little bit more pink than the other shades. It's still quite dark and quite universally flattering, so I'm going to keep that one. So I still have far too many dark pink lip liners for one person, but I just find that when I find something with makeup that I really like, I tend to stick to that style forever. They last for ages anyway, so it's not a big deal. Now let's do the lipsticks. I've already decided on keeping that, but you know what? This isn't as bad as I thought it would be, I've got to admit. Even though this is probably more lipsticks than the average person wears. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have another one in my handbag that I haven't put in this pile, so hang on, let me go and find that. I wasn't going to throw it out anyway, I was just going to show you it because this is one of my most used everyday lipsticks. As you can see, it's not got that much left on there. So I'm keeping this one for sure. Another lipstick that I wear all the time is this one from Max Factor. It's in the shade Rosewood. This is another one that I've used quite a bit. I really like these kind of sheer, more buildable formulas. They're really nice, so I'm keeping that one. What else do I wear quite a lot? I also wear this Essence one quite a lot. This is in the shade Natural, I believe. It's a really nice dark brown colour, but again it's kind of that creamy buildable formula that I reach for a lot, so that's not going anywhere. I also have a few more from Essence as well. I have the shade 07, which is a nice pink one. I don't wear this as often, but I still really like it. I also have this red one. This is one of the most easy red lipsticks that I think you can have in any makeup collection. I think I've done a whole video on this actually when I first started YouTube, but this is the shade 04. Love that, keeping that. And I've also got this one. I think this is a more opaque one from memory. This is one of the long-lasting ones in 28. Yeah, so that's much more opaque. It's definitely a bolder look, but it's still quite unique to my collection, so I want to hang on to that. I think I might even try wearing it a bit more. This one is by Essence as well. I can't remember the name of it because it's all rubbed off now, but I love this. I actually wear this quite a lot. I did wear it a lot in summer actually. Very flattering. I have this one. This is one of the Kate ones from Rimmel. This is the shade 19. I think they've changed the shade names and numbers since I bought this. I think this is a different shade now, but I still really like this lipstick. There we go, this one's much more opaque, but the colour is absolutely spot on. You can see it matches my nails. I love colours like this, and there's actually not that much left, so I'm going to hang on to that. I've got this bourgeois one here. This is in the shade 24. I don't wear this a lot, but I still really like it. It's very, very pretty. Look at that. It's a really nice bright bubblegum sort of violet-ish colour. Even though it's not something I would usually wear, this is my kind of everyday colours here. I still really like having this, so I'm going to hold on to that. I've got this tiny Clinique lipstick here. I think this is a sample that a friend gave to me. I love having a Clinique product in my collection because I don't have that much high-end makeup. I've got some of the Revlon, I can't remember what these are called, the Colour Burst lip butters. So this one is shade 50. That's really nice. Yeah, I don't know why I don't wear that more often. I'm keeping that. Oh, this one's really nice as well. It's very similar, but yeah, I really like that. That's the shade 96. And I think this one is more of like a candy apple red. Yep, it actually is called candy apple. This is the shade 35. Very, very beautiful. Oh, I think that would work really nicely with the Primark lip liner that I was swatching earlier. I've also got another Rimmel Kate lipstick. This is the shade 01. It's a very bold, deep, opaque, classic red. It is absolutely stunning, but I never wear this. It's such a shame because it's really beautiful. When I want to wear a red lipstick, I tend to reach for something like the Essence one because it's a bit more sheer, it's a bit more forgiving. This one is really nice, but I don't know, it's like it's really easy to get it wrong, and the times where I have worn it, I've just ended up getting it smudged, I've ended up getting it on my teeth, you know, so it's a really beautiful lipstick. I don't think I'm brave enough to give this the love that it deserves, so I'm going to pass that on to a friend because I'm sure I have someone in my life who will give it a lot more love than I do. I've got this lipstick here, the naming has rubbed off, but I think this was from Primark. That's a really nice deep kind of mauve colour. It looks very similar to a lot of the other lipsticks that I have, but it's much more opaque, so I'll still hang on to that. I've also got this one. I think this was from B&M or something. This is the Colour Experts lipstick. Don't know if it has a shade name. I don't even think I could swatch this before I bought it. It came in some kind of sealed packaging. Yeah, that one's really nice. It's just that it's nothing special in my collection. The colour is very similar to a lot of things that I already own, so I think I'll pass that one on. This lipstick here is from Poundland. This is in 04. The actual lipstick itself is really nice, but the packaging is shit. As you can see, it's just kind of broken a lot, and you can kind of hear it rattling in the tube as well, so the packaging is not the best. But I do really like that colour. It's a really nice soft sheer brown. I think a Poundland lipstick would be really nice for like if I was trying to do a really affordable makeup tutorial or something. Plus the colour is actually beautiful and I do wear this a lot. Another lipstick which has packaging that lets it down is this Natural Collection lipstick in raspberry. I think they've changed the packaging of these lipsticks now. The colour of this is beautiful. I just don't really reach for it a lot. It's a really nice bright sort of pinkish plum-ish colour, which I think might be very similar to this Makeup Revolution Lifelong lipstick that I have here. It's similar, but it's not the same. This Makeup Revolution lipstick, by the way, the formula is absolutely beautiful. I love the packaging. The shade is not what I thought it was when I was buying this online. It's probably a lot deeper and a lot more plum toned than something I would usually wear. This looked like a nice darkish nude brown colour when I was looking at it on the internet. I'm going to hang on to it for now. I didn't get it that long ago. But yeah, the next time I buy a lipstick in this range, I'm definitely going to swatch it in person and not get it online. And I think I'm going to hang on to that Natural Collection lipstick as well because I do really, really like the shade. Okay guys, we made it to the end. That is the end of my declutter. I probably still have a lot more lip products than the average consumer, but please do bear in mind that I have a makeup themed YouTube channel, so having a lot of lipsticks is kind of a good idea just to switch up the looks that I do in my tutorials and things like that. And I know that a lot of them look very similar, but what can I say? I just like lipstick for some weird reason. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope that you've enjoyed this decluttering series. It's been so much fun going through all my makeup with you. I've really enjoyed filming this. If you haven't seen the rest of the series, I'll leave the link to that on screen and in the description box. I've decluttered my entire makeup collection. Please give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed my decluttering series, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Bye!